Chapter 7, the Similarity-Familiarity Effect. If love's biological imperative explains why we love, the similarity-familiarity effect explains, in part, who we love. The choice of a partner may feel like a wild, unpredictable affair of the heart, but it often unfolds along quiet, predictable lines. Psychologist Helen Fisher notes that most men and women fall in love with people remarkably similar to themselves in ethnicity, social class, education, religion, values, interests, and even physical attractiveness. Studies suggest we are drawn toward those whose intelligence, communication style, and attitudes match our own. The pull goes deeper still. Research has found that couples often share subtle physical traits, similar nose width, eye spacing, even the shape of the jaw. Familiarity is a powerful accelerant. We are more likely to trust those who feel known, and proximity creates the conditions for that familiarity to grow. A study in 1950s Columbus, Ohio, found that over half of couples applying for marriage licenses had lived within 16 blocks of each other when they began dating. More than a third had lived within just 5 blocks. On college campuses, students are far more likely to date people in their dorm, on the same floor, or along the same hallway. Our hearts are adventurous, but they are also cautious, leaning toward the known rather than the untested. Why this preference for similarity? Part of the answer is pragmatic. Shared backgrounds reduce friction. When two people begin with common values, cultural reference points, and life rhythms, there are fewer bridges to build and fewer misunderstandings to navigate. Evolutionarily, choosing a mate who operates within the same rulebook increases the chances of cooperative parenting and long-term stability. This is not to say love never crosses boundaries. History and literature are full of such stories. But even in those rare leaps across deep divides, couples often find some unexpected islands of common ground that become the anchor points for their bond. In the end, the similarity-familiarity effect is not a limit on love's reach, but a quiet map of its tendencies. It reminds us that while love can be sparked by novelty, it often takes root in the soil of the familiar, in shared streets, shared stories, and the unspoken recognition. You are like me, and yet you are the one.